The San Francisco 49ers are approaching the 2026 NFL Draft at a crucial juncture, and the anticipation is palpable. With a roster that has glaring needs across multiple positions, the question looms large. How will they use their top selections? Fans, I want to hear from you. Where are you watching from, and what do you think the 49ers should focus on in this draft? As we dive into the latest insights, it's clear that the secondary is an area that demands attention. Recently, insider Matt Maiocco shared on the 49ers Talk podcast that he wouldn't be surprised if the team opts for a safety early on. This isn't just speculation. It reflects a growing sentiment that the 49ers recognize there's significant room for improvement in their defensive backfield. The 49ers have made investments in the safety position over the last few drafts, selecting Jair Brown in the 3rd round of 2023, Malik Mustafa in the 4th round of 2024, and Marquez Sigel in the 5th round of the previous draft. It's clear they're trying to build depth and quality, but the results have yet to live up to expectations. While the organization remains optimistic about Mustafa's potential, the growing urgency for more impactful plays from this position is evident. Brown, entering the final year of his rookie contract, adds another layer of urgency to this decision-making process. Maiocco's remarks about the 49ers wanting to see increased production are telling. He believes this team is hungry for more game-changing plays from their safeties, turnovers that can swing the momentum in their favor. The inconsistency at the position has been alarming. A rookie like Marquez Sigel started Week 1 last season, but the team struggled to establish a reliable starting duo. This inconsistency not only hampers the defense, but also puts added pressure on the front seven, who rely on a competent back and to capitalize on their efforts. It's worth noting that most mock drafts might not be projecting a safety for the 49ers in the early rounds, but the internal discussions suggest a different approach might be on the horizon. If the 49ers are serious about improving their chances in the upcoming season, addressing the secondary with one of their first 2 picks could be the way to go. They have the option to not only bolster their defense, but also to inject a fresh talent that could make an immediate impact. The 49ers are a franchise built on strong defense, and it's time to reclaim that identity. The draft is a pivotal opportunity to shift the narrative and reinforce a unit that has been underwhelming. The question remains, will the front office prioritize this need, or will they continue to build elsewhere? As we await the draft, the stakes couldn't be higher, and the decisions made in those early rounds will shape the future of this team. Now, as we transition to our next topic, let's keep the discussion going. What other positions do you think the 49ers need to focus on? Stay tuned as we dive deeper into what this offseason might hold for our beloved team. As we dive deeper into the pre-draft excitement surrounding the San Francisco 49ers, let's take a closer look at the latest addition to their prospect list, former Indiana safety Lewis Moore. The 49ers are clearly leaving no stone unturned ahead of the 2026 NFL Draft, which is just around the corner. Fans, I'd love to know where you're watching from today. Drop a comment and share your thoughts on this intriguing prospect. This meeting with Moore adds to the growing buzz around the 49ers pre-draft strategy. While the specifics of the timing and location of this meeting remain under wraps, it underscores the team's dedication to identifying talent that can bolster their defense. Earlier this week, the 49ers had private meetings with Minnesota and engaged in calls with the Dolphins, Broncos, and Raiders. This flurry of activity illustrates a focused approach as they prepare for the draft. Currently, the 49ers hold 6 selections in this draft, which includes 1 in each of the first 2 rounds and 4 in the 4th. This is a prime opportunity for the front office to mold the roster into a championship contender. Now, while Moore is projected to be a day 3 selection, perhaps sliding due to his age, entering camp as a 25-year-old rookie, his stats paint a picture of a player who can make an impact. Moore's collegiate journey took him from Navarro Community College to Ole Miss and finally to Indiana, where he put together a solid resume. His stats tell a compelling story. 215 tackles, with 6.5 for loss, 9 interceptions, and 6 passes defensed, along with 4 forced fumbles. Those numbers are not just impressive. They're indicative of a player who can read the game and contribute significantly on the field. In fact, 6 of Moore's interceptions came during the 2025 season alone. Remarkably, that's the same number of total interceptions the San Francisco defense managed last season. This statistic alone should catch the attention of the 49ers coaching staff. Moore's recognition as a second-team AP All-American and first-team All-Big Ten honoree speaks to his capabilities and potential. However, the concern about his age and whether it might affect his draft stock is legitimate. The NFL often favors younger players, but the experience and maturity that come with being a bit older can sometimes provide a hidden advantage. It's a conundrum that every team has to weigh carefully. For the 49ers, who are looking to solidify their defensive lineup, adding a player like Moore could be a strategic move. His ability to create turnovers and make plays could complement the existing defensive core, which already boasts some talented players. The question remains, however, will they pull the trigger on him, or will another team seize the opportunity first? As the draft approaches, it's crucial for the 49ers to make informed decisions that will shape their future. If they can capitalize on their draft picks wisely, especially with a player like Moore potentially slipping through the cracks, they could be setting themselves up for a much stronger defensive showing next season. So, what do you think, Niners Nation? Is Lewis Moore the kind of player you'd like to see on red and gold? Comment below, and let's discuss your thoughts on his potential fit with the team. Also, if you're enjoying these insights and want to stay updated on all things 49ers, make sure to subscribe and keep the conversation going. As we wrap up this segment, the anticipation for the 2026 NFL Draft continues to build. The decisions made in the coming days could redefine the trajectory of this franchise for years to come. Let's hope the 49ers continue their trend of smart, strategic drafting and bring in the talent necessary to reclaim their spot at the top of the NFL.